And 5 touches is a different world to 15. But when you look at the ranking, normally Brunner should do it.
So underway. And for all those fencing aficionados out there, it's time to turn the volume down just for 30 seconds while I explain the rules of Epee to our wider television audience. Epee, the easiest one to understand. First person to hit. There's no right of way. The whole body is target. All you've got to do is hit it with the tip of your sword before your opponent hits you. It is the only weapon where both fencers can score a hit at the same time, and that's called a double. Doubles tend to favor the leading fencer as time runs away. But again, fencers fence up to 3 3-minute periods. But perhaps one of the other most important rules is passivity or non-combativity. If there's a minute without a hit, the referee will stop the fight and hand out special P yellow cards for non-combativity. And just like that, on cue, here come the yellow cards for non-combativity. So we get one set of yellow cards, and then the fencers will see potentially two red cards. And after that, it's a P black card, which is suspension or elimination from the fight, rather than a traditional black card, which would actually rule you out, not just from the competition, but also from a period of time on the international stage. I don't think we're going to see any of that here today, though, but we have seen our first P yellow.
Nice lunge from Fransson.
So Liz, it's often we talk about Epee as the easiest to understand, but it's by far from easy to fence, isn't it? Because you're at the same time as looking to find opportunities to hit your opponent, you're also making sure you don't get hit. Tell us the rough game plan. I know this is slightly different, but what's the idea and what's going through your head?
I think that all the 3 weapons, they have their specialties. But yeah, it is what I like about Epee is that it's simple. When you do the touch, it's your touch. And but it's true, you have to observe a lot, because in the first minute you always have to observe your opponent. What is his force? What can he do? And you have to have a lot of attention to your whole body, because he can go up, he can go down to the feet and so on, and he can attack, or is he more a passivity fencer? Ooh, that was a nice one from the Swedish girl. That was a bit too much for Brunner, I think. Perhaps she's doing yeah, but that's typical Brunner style. She likes to attack. And that's what I like also about her, is that I'm also more an attack person. I don't like this passivity. But that was, yeah. Now Fransson that was a bit too much. She has to prepare more carefully, I think. She's going too fast now.
And attacking from too far away, by the looks of things.
Too far away. Yeah. Why is she attacking on the middle of the piece? If she wants to do her flash, and now she's getting quieter. Now you can see that. Okay, time is running out.
Well, a great start from the Swede here, leading 5-2 Fransson over Brunner. Brunner perhaps got a little out of sorts at the beginning. Again, it's that tension perhaps that seemed to find a way to get back into the match as that first period came to a close. Liz Fouch with me in the commentary box. Liz, Brunner, we saw glimpses there of what's going to work for her, setting up her opponent. Haven't seen too much of binding of the blades or working off the blades. Is that something she'll be considering here in the break?
Yeah, I would really like to listen to her coach now, what he's telling her now, because yeah, you can see the movement. I think that he's also, why do you try to get the blade, try to go perhaps more directly? It is Brunner's style to attack and to make a lot of pressure, but she has to be more carefully, I think, to prepare a bit more. She's very experienced fencer, so I think that with just 3 points down, there's nothing to be afraid of. She can turn it around. Yeah. You can see she's preparing better already. Yeah, I think the referee gives the touch, but Fransson is asking for video. But I think it was still good, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looked to be good. I think she's looking to see whether the Brunner went off the piste before she landed the hit, but I think she went off afterwards. And if for those of you out there who would love to know about our expert in the commentary box today, it's former Luxembourg international epist Liz Fouch, who's competed at this zonal qualifier no less than 4 times herself, so she certainly knows what she's talking about.
Yes, as I never had a team, so the only way to get my ticket was this competition or being in the world ranking, one of the 2 best Europeans. So I always prepared for this competition. And I'm sure that Brunner also prepared a lot at home with doing video analysis, looking who's coming. But you never know how it's going, and then you have always some surprises. Oh, that was a nice flash. Even if it was a bit far away, Fransson was surprised by it. Once again.
So it looks to me like Fransson's doing the right thing here in stepping away from the first action, but then she kind of has a bit of brain freeze, and it leaves the door open for a redouble from the Swiss fencer.
Yes. I'm a bit surprised because Fransson, she's tall. She could just go for a double, but like no.
So playing for the doubles then, Liz, you think that that's a sensible tactic, or is it just something she's going to adopt to just re-see the distance, re-feel the fight?
Yeah, now it's a bit too late. She could have done it before, when she was leading. Brunner is still doing the pressure and still doing her attacks. But Fransson is better reacting than before.
Allez, Pauline! Allez, Pauline!
Two-point lead for Fransson now. 15 seconds left. Yeah, I think they will go to the pause now. Yeah, I think Brunner has to change because when she will do her flash, I think that Fransson understands now that she can goes with a double.
Well, an interesting matchup here with Fransson playing the patient waiting game. Brunner coming out on the attack. But at the break, it's the more reactive fencer that still holds the lead, Liz.
Yes, yes. I cannot see the coach now, what he's saying or what he's saying. But I think, yeah, he's trying to... Now it's a lot of mental work. But she looks still very concentrated.
Yeah, determined look on the face of Brunner as she returns to the piece. But Fransson here with a 2-point lead as we go into the final period. We've had one set of passivity cards given out already in the fight, but the way this one is turning out, I don't think we will see any more of those. But just for the record, Pauline Brunner is the higher seed, so if we were to see P cards, it would be the Swiss fencer that would progress. Just sneaking in on the inside there against the taller fencer.
Oh, nice one.
Perhaps critical that she's drawn level with so much time left on the clock. So it's, you know, she didn't. There wasn't a requirement, or there isn't a requirement now to have to rush things, to speed things up. just about getting away with a double there, Fransson.
Allez, Pauline, allez!
That was a good moment. Really good moment to do her flash.
Yeah, and it changes the whole complexion of the match, doesn't it, now? Because Fransson has to be more aggressive now, having been almost completely reactive from about a minute into the fight. Well, a double does it and sees Brunner over the line. She showed a great deal of grit, determination and patience to let time and create the opportunities for her attacking style to impose herself on Fransson. And Brunner has displayed a brilliant piece of tactical fencing there with a great deal of wit. She won the strategic game and is through to the gold medal match, where she'll face the winner of the next semi-final, Darhecht of Israel, going up against Julia Caron of Great Britain. Liz, I mean, thank you so much for talking us through that fight. It's great to, as always, to have a